I think the one thing that you said that started to make sense in my head is the Quinnen Williams trade could improve things. I've been calling for it since we started doing this, and that's if you're going to play that much zone defense in the secondary, you have to have a pass rush. And Quinnen Williams, even though he's an interior defensive lineman, historically he's been very good at getting a push right in the middle. And so if you're able to get a better pass rush, whether it's from the middle or even on the outsides, whatever it takes, I think it's an improvement for that secondary. I think it might help them a little bit, but we'll have to see.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's had 40 sacks over his career. That's pretty high for a defensive tackle. So he's really good at rushing the passer from an interior aspect. He's a very good run stopper as well. He forces fumbles. He is a ball hawk really from that. Now you have to take everything into perspective of where they play, but from a defensive tackle perspective, he does get after the ball quite a bit. So really, you can look at this almost as a Micah Parsons, Quinnen Williams trade swap, right? They use the trade. They used that first rounder to get Quinnen Williams that they got, one of them that they got from Green Bay. That's a 2027 first rounder, right? And then essentially you traded Mozzie Smith for Kenny Clark. So you get somebody that is going to be a little better, like in the middle of your defense, not necessarily overall as a better player, but he's better for a financial flexibility for the football team going forward, right? So this year, all right, let's say next year. Next year, he's going to have a $21 million salary. And then the year after that, he's going to be a $25 million salary. And that's going to be compared to what the Packers are paying Parsons, which he's going to get $40 million. He got $45 this year. He's going to get $40 million next year. And then he's going to get $38 million after that. So if you just take that, all three seasons right now, you're going to save like almost $69 million or about $23 million a year. So that really gives Dallas the opportunity now to really take that into free agency. And if they're saying, hey, we really want to, maybe this season we can salvage something, but we really want to put an effort into next year, you give your guys the flexibility. Now, I don't trust Jerry Jones to go make free agent signings because he's never done it. No matter how much money he has, he just doesn't do it. But if he can do it and then still having those 2 first-round draft picks this year and make something of those, 2026, 2027 may be our year. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Maybe our year, pa. Hey, and Monday, you know what I want to say about Monday is that who wants to work on Monday, right? Nobody wants to work on Monday. There's a lot of times where people, they drink too much, they call in sick. They don't want to. Dak didn't want to work on Monday. Come on. I'm just kidding.
Please.
No, I mean that's just what I think of the future. I'm just joking about that other stuff. You got to see it to believe it, but it does make an immediate impact for this year. You're going to see a difference, but really, it was a positive thing. There's a lot of naysayers out there saying, "Hey, this is an F or whatever for the Cowboys. They made a bad decision." No, you don't. You trade an all-pro for a first-round pick, a second-round pick. You never know how those guys are going to pan out. Just look at what the Cowboys have still, right? Mozzie Smith was a first-round pick. He's gone. He was terrible. He's a bust. Look at all the first-rounders, second-rounders, especially when you get where more than likely they're going to land in the draft. In honesty, right? They're probably going to be somewhere in that number. If the season continues the way that it's going, they're probably going to be around number like 17 to 19, somewhere in there. You hear about a lot of those guys or a lot of the GMs, they only really have like 10 to 15 players on their top, their first round draft pick boards of what they grade them as. So you made that expression, but they're not going to lose out. So you get that out of your damn head right now. So I already know what you're thinking. Anyways, so it was a good play for this year. It's a good play for the future. I think they were solid trades.